Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Tuesday, May 11th. Currently, it's 54 degrees, a little cool. High today is 69. Chance of rain is only 10%. Humidity is at 69%. Winds are at 3 miles per hour. Air quality is not so good at 75. It says it's moderate, but doesn't sound too good. That's about the highest number I've seen for it. All right, let's go out here and look at the garden. This little plant that I got Joy is already growing and looking really nice. This little one right here, both of them, and this one I got her and repotted. They're looking good. But this is the lettuce, and it's already grown a little bit too since we potted. I think I'm gonna put it in a bigger pot than this after a while. I mean, I'll leave it like this for a while, but I think we'll see how big it gets. And these are the zucchini. They're gonna be going out most likely today. I need to get done with it. These are the eggplants that's gonna be going in over there too. And boy, these potatoes are looking good so far. All right, let's look out here. I notice I already have some, or at least one tomato, and I think two. There's a Cherokee purple already, and they kind of got an ugly look to them, but boy, they're good. Right there. And then there's one. Where did I see that other tomato? Right here's one. There's one, and here's one right here, too. So the Cherokee purples are already going at it. Oh, there's another one right here. There's one there, too. Wow. So these first 3 rows are the store-bought ones, or, from the garden center. These 2, I'm kind of wondering if they'll do anything. I mean, if they don't ever start looking better, which that one in the back looks a little bit better, and it also looks like it might have a tomato on it. This one's getting ready to have one. They don't look droopy, at least, but they need to get greener. They need to turn. They don't look quite as bad maybe today, looking at them now. But I'm watching them. If they don't perform, I'll take 2 of these from over here that I had extra and put them over there, because I don't want to waste one bit of my space. All of the ones that I grew are looking great. They're all looking great. So, this is kind of an experiment, and next year I'll have more confidence in the ones that I grew, and I shouldn't have bought even. I didn't even need to buy these, looking at these now. So Joe, you were right. The ones that I grew from seeds are doing better than the ones I bought. You can tell looking at them how healthy these look here. All these, much better, much greener, just stronger looking. Than these over here. It's easy to tell. And the banana peppers don't look too bad still. They're looking pretty good. Of course, none of the seeds have come up yet. All these seeds that I've got here. And let's get a picture of that. And so I finished up these cucumbers. A couple of them are looking kind of droopy after transplanting them, but if they don't make it, or if they don't do well, I've got seeds all over both sides of these trellises, all up, all each side, inside and outside. So there's going to be tons of them growing up through here to grow on these trellises. Then I ended up with 3 rows. In my diagram, I had 4 rows of carrots and 4 rows of radishes, but it didn't work out that way. I wanted to leave a little bit of space between them. Really, there's supposed to be more space than that between them, but they'll work like that. And all the peppers still look pretty good. These birds, they'll be over here watching me while I'm out here working. They don't even get scared if I get up and walk around like this. That one just took off, but wow, look at these. These are so pretty. I didn't have any of these last year. I don't know how so many of them came up, unless it was from the seeds that I put out seeds, you know, of the stuff I grew last year, but I didn't notice anything like that, unless this is some seeds from one of the packages that I bought. The box that has all the seeds in them you sprinkle could have been, I guess. You can see them, stuff growing down there. These are just beautiful right here. Yep. Ooh, it's a little slick right there. I filled the feeders back up. They were out here, a bunch of birds, all different kinds, were out here yesterday. We got to take Kitty to the vet today. I went to the doctor yesterday, and Kitty has to go to the vet today. She's just getting her nails trimmed and flea treatment. And that way, we've been waiting to use her playpen until she gets the flea treatment, because we'll set it out in the grass and we're afraid she would get fleas. Nobody wants fleas in their house. Something chewed these ants, see? These, I guess they're carpenter ants or whatever. Some kind of ant. I can't remember if they're called carpenter. But they cut the bottoms of stuff and just leave it there. I see some more seeds coming up here. That's good. If you don't pull this stuff back, it just takes over everything. But stuff's coming up there. Oh, some of these have bloomed in the middle. I'll look around them in a minute. See what they look like. I'll do this first. Over here. All this rain's making all this stuff grow. The stuff I don't want to grow. I don't want it to take over this. So, you have to do this every day. Wow. Let's take a picture of that. Okay, look at these. These are going to be beautiful when they all come out. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing looking? Wow, looking great. Okay, I guess that's enough for now. As long as I do some of it each day, keep up with it. Because that stump is a bush. It's been trying to grow back ever since. If y'all remember, it's been watching me. My brother cut that bush down because it was huge. And it was like growing all the way out into the driveway because it kept getting wider and wider. So I had to do something. The yard's still looking pretty good. Not time to mow yet, thank goodness. That wears us out. Boy, those just look so good. Let's see something else. I don't know, for y'all that might not have seen me or heard me say anything about it, my doctor's appointment went pretty well yesterday. All in all, my triglycerides, which were just way out there, I mean in the thousands, I think it was like over 2,000 or something crazy like that. They said they have, significantly come down since I started my medicine, cholesterol and triglyceride medicine. They didn't mention my cholesterol, so it must be better some too then. My cholesterol wasn't near as bad as my triglycerides, and that's always been a problem for me. Logan's the same way. He must have got that from me. His triglycerides are high. Not as high as mine were. But also my blood pressure was okay. I've been checking it at home and it's been fine, but always when I go to the doctor, my blood pressure goes up. I get nervous. I can't help it. I've had so many bad experiences in the hospital and even at the doctor's office, things have happened to me. I just get nervous about it. And then I have to sit there. They had to recheck my blood pressure. It wasn't super high. I think it was when they first checked it, it was like 141 over 84 maybe. And then it came down to like 133 over 80. I believe it was. Or maybe even, no, I believe it was 80 or 79 or something like that. It came way down, not way down, but enough to where they were like, okay, that's good. They want mine below 140 and around 80 for a high. And I did that, so. I don't think they're too happy with my weight. I'm weighing too much. I keep saying I need to lose weight, but it's just not coming off, and I'm not really. I eat a dessert. We used to eat a lot more sweets, but I eat like a dessert, and then just like if I have anything after dessert, it's either like a Rice Krispie bar, which is not that bad, doesn't have much sugar, or like rice cakes, or like the little bitty rice cakes, or popcorners. I try to stay away from any other heavy pastry or anything like that. But you know, I think I should get, you know, I like sweets, we all do, and we try to have like a something for dessert, and then I try not to eat anything, you know, like I just talked about. Yogurt, we have yogurts, and the rice puddings aren't that bad. Yogurts, of course, are good for you. Okay, let's see here. Today will be the preview of the review show. I'll be showing you the snacks that we'll be trying tomorrow on Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. He should be able to do it tomorrow. We've got some really good things in there to try. I haven't picked them all out yet, but I know we got a lot of good things. And the thumbnail is chicken lo mein and egg rolls, chicken egg rolls. That's what I got at Aldi. I showed in that haul the other day. I will say there's not enough in one bag for 3 people. I thought I had a green pepper I was going to put in it, but Joy cut up an onion and we put in it, and there just wasn't that much in it. It used to be bigger than that. They've made them smaller for, you know, the amount in it's small, not as much. Wasn't hardly any broccoli in it. You'd have to have 2 of them, in other words, if you wanted to eat any certain amount, you know, decent amount. But we ate it all, that's for sure. Good thing we had the egg rolls. Tonight, what's for dinner is either pizza or fajitas. Don't know yet. Something kind of easy. Pizza would be real easy. But we might have... As a matter of fact, though, the pizza is a fajita, is a chicken fajita pizza from Aldi. I believe that's what it says on it. So it's fajitas either way. Either if it's pizza or fajitas. We love fajitas, though. And today's question is, what is your favorite fruit? I'd like to know what everybody's favorite fruit is. I've been asking questions about food lately. They're always good ones. And everybody, I had a lot of response yesterday on the question of your favorite salad dressing. I actually saw some new salad dressing. I saw this one, it's called Western, and supposedly I can get it at Walmart. I may look for that one. It looks really good. It sounds good. So, yeah, might check that out. I think it was Colleen sent me a picture of it, so I would know what to look for. But I may just have to try that. It really looks good. Okay, let's see here. Now it's time for today's tidbits. Let me get this thing going. Let's see. What is this? Hold on just a second. I'm looking at something. Okay, somebody needs prayer. I'll have to remember to put that down. Well, I shouldn't have. There it is. Okay. Let me get my glasses on. Drink of coffee. I'm well pleased with the progress so far in the garden, though. You never know how things, you know, anything could happen. Bugs all of a sudden could hit. These rabbits all around here could be hungry for something leafy and green. Okay, here's the first one. Stunning iceberg alleys of Newfoundland and Labrador. The area along the coast of Newfoundland and Labrador in the Atlantic Ocean is dubbed Iceberg Alley on account of giant floating natural ice sculptures. Every spring and summer, chunks of glaciers break off from Greenland, and north-south currents take them into the sea, where they eventually melt. What are internal waves? Internal waves are invisible waves in the atmosphere and ocean. These waves are generated when strong winds are lifted up and over the steep hill against the force of gravity, and then accelerates down the hill's other side. The steeper the hills and the stronger the currents, and the bigger will be the wave. Extreme weather events affects Hawaii rainfall. Scientists from the University of Hawaii found that extreme events like volcanic eruptions and hurricanes can affect the chemistry of precipitation. The study found that rainfall in Hawaii was reduced due to the rise in aerosols from the Kilauea eruption, as well as isotopic changes in rain coinciding with hurricane rain. Interesting. Bora Bora, world's most beautiful island. Looks nice. With its sheer beauty and one of the world's most stunning lagoon, Bora Bora Island in the mid-South Pacific is the most beautiful island in the world. It was formed due to a series of volcanic eruptions on the ocean floor that caused lava to break through the surface of the ocean about 7 million years ago. Lightning throws chunk of highway into truck in Florida. The Walton County fire officials stated that a lightning strike in Florida launched a chunk of highway pavement into a Ford pickup truck windshield on Interstate 10 near Defuniak Springs. 2 people inside the truck suffered minor injuries from the broken glass. Fire officials asked people to drive slow and look out for storm debris on roads. Wow, never heard anything like that. Mount Lassen, an active volcano in Cascade Range, U.S. Lassen Peak, or Mount Lassen Volcanic Peak, is the principal attraction of Lassen Volcanic National Park in Northern California. It is the southernmost active volcano in the Cascade Range of the western U.S. Considered as lava dome, this almost treeless mountain rises 3,187 meters in a turquoise blue sky. Wow. Rare quasi-crystal found in Siberia's meteorite. A space rock known as the Kadrikra meteorite entered the atmosphere above Siberia in 2016. Researchers found a lump that has large quantities of naturally occurring aluminum in its non-oxidized form. It has been designated as a quasi-crystal because of its unique structural properties. Well, that's weird. And tornado dog finds a new home in Florida. A dog in Alabama named Beacon got badly injured after it spent 3 days under a demolished shed during E3 tornadoes. Beacon received over a month of treatment at Montevallo Animal Hospital. Later, Beacon went into his foster to adopt home in Florida, and they showed interest in adopting him permanently. Oh, that's good. The Wave, Arizona's spectacular rock formation. Look at that. The Wave, one of the most favorite destinations for photographers, is a geological marvel made of sandstone rock on the slopes of the Coyote Buttes at the Arizona-Utah border in the U.S. Its formation began 190 million years ago as sand dunes, which eventually compacted and solidified into striped sandstone. Wow. And lastly, meteorological spring versus astronomical spring. Meteorological spring and astronomical spring are the two types of spring season. Meteorological spring begins on March 1, but astronomical spring starts on March 20. The elliptical shape of Earth's orbit around the Sun determines the arrival of astronomical spring, while the meteorological season ranges from March to May. And that'll be it for today's Tidbits, everybody, and that's going to be it for morning coffee break. I hope y'all enjoyed it this morning. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And share with someone, please. Share it on Facebook today. All right, everybody, thanks so much. I'm not for sure. We might do a drive with us because we're taking Kitty to the vet. We'll just have to see. Figure something out. And I would like to do an Ask My Tablet because I didn't get to do it the past couple of days. So if nothing happens, that I have to do, I'll do that. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you very much. And everybody have a great day and God bless.